What's up, Uncharted 3 Central? Sting here, bringing you guys a gameplay breakdown from my boy Naxsos. Good player, good friend. And I just wanted to sort of talk about what my role is going to be in Uncharted 3 Central, and do just sort of a general gameplay breakdown of Naxsos' good game here. It gets rampant. So yeah, I'm going to try to upload videos every couple weeks. I'll be bringing you guys gameplay breakdowns, rampants with commentary, and just sort of, you know, general thoughts about gameplay. So I hope that will be enough to satisfy the slave drivers at Uncharted 3 Central that demand that we upload. Anyway, into the gameplay here. So I think Nax, as you saw at the start of the match, he went for the mag, which I think is a good idea. We talked before the match, and I went for the shotgun, so that was taken. But he went for the mag, and it's always a good idea to challenge for the power weapons whenever possible. The reality is Uncharted 3 is a power weapon game. There's power weapons all over the place. There's kickbacks. There's power weapons all over the map, and it's either you kill with them or you get killed by them. So I feel like it's a smart strategy to challenge for the power weapons whenever possible. It doesn't mean you can't use your other weapons, or it just means that you want to do whatever you can to give yourself an advantage, and it's just a smart thing to do. So he does that well. He's wearing Power Hunter, which I think is not only an advantage so you know where the when the power weapons spawn. It's also an advantage because you can see if the other team drops them, or someone on your team drops them, and also you can see if the other team picks up a power weapon, so you can be aware that the other team has a power weapon. And it's just in the intensity of the game, it's just a little bit easier than watching the clock all the time, because sometimes you get caught up in the intensity of the game and you're not paying attention to the clock. So Power Hunter's a really good booster to use in this game. Also, I think Nax does a good job of playing to the strengths of his weapon. He selects the Gmail, which is a good selection for this map. Lots of long lines of sight. But when he picks up the M9, or he picks up the Dragon Sniper, or he has the shotgun, he's always aware of what his weapon excels at. So when he has the Gmail, he's pressing for longer range engagements. When he has the M9, he's pressing for more short to mid-range engagements. And when he has the shotgun, obviously he's trying to get in as close as possible. And he does a good job of doing that and moving in such a way to play to the strengths of his weapon. And another thing about his movement, which he does well, is that when he's approaching the enemy team or he's moving around the map, he's always aware of cover. So he's always moving behind boxes or behind trains and aware of where cover is in relation to how he is approaching the enemy team. So he's not just running out in the open, he's always conscious of not exposing himself to the enemy team. And when he approaches the enemy team, he exposes himself at the last moment when he has the advantage and when he can get the kill. Also, Nax does a good job of using his team. He's always aware of where his team is. He's aware of when his team is engaging the other team, and he's engaging enemies with his team, because when you do that, you usually get enemies that are distracted because they're engaged with one of the members of your team, and it's easier to get kills or get team kills. Also, when he's pushing into the spawn, he's not rushing in there kamikaze style by himself. He's aware that his teammates are pushing forward, and he's pushing forward with his team tactfully, and he's able to get a lot of kills while his enemies are distracted because they're engaged with his teammates. Let's see, what else? Also, Nax selects Smoke Bomb for his kickback, which I have sort of mixed feelings about Smoke Bomb. I feel like it only works like half the time. And you can only use it when you're about to die. So if you're doing well in a match, you can't really use 3 or 4 kickbacks, because Smoke Bomb, you only really need it when you're about to die. But it serves him well here. He probably wouldn't have got the rampant without it. He activates it at the right time, right before he was going to die. So it serves him well. Yeah, another problem I experienced with Smoke Bomb is that you activate it just a half second too late, or it fails and you die like as you spawn, on the other side of the map, and also it only works when you're aware that you're going to die. So if you get T-bolted, if you get RPG'd, if you get shotgunned, or a death comes instantaneously, which they often do, they catch you unaware. Smoke bomb is going to help you. So Naxos' first booster choice is Cloaked, and I think it's a wise one. For me, Cloaked is pretty much valuable in any map, in any situation. There's a lot of fleet footers out there, and I guess it just depends on your particular playstyle. Cloak is good for flanking, getting position, and again, sound is the radar in Uncharted 3, and it's always a wise move to stay off the radar if you can. Also, Cloak is especially useful in maps where there's a lot of climbing. When you're climbing, you're especially loud, and any player with a headset or that is hearing anything will know exactly where you are. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay breakdown. I hope it gave some new players out there some things to think about. You guys can expect more of this kind of thing from me in the future. And if you would be so kind as to support the community and subscribe to Uncharted 3 Central, that would be awesome. And if you have any thoughts about what I said, please leave it in the comments. I'll also put a link to my channel in the description. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Catch you next time. I'm out. Peace.